Assalamualaikum. So today we are going to talk about biomass energy. So what is biomass energy? Biomass energy is an organic material that comes from living or recently living organisms. It stores energy from the sun through photosynthesis and can be used as a fuel. So, firstly, what is the pros of biomass energy? It is a renewable energy source because plants and organic waste can be regrown or replenished over time. It also helps reduce waste in landfills and can lower reliance on fossil fuels. Next, what is the cons of biomass energy? So the first is the land use and deforestation. A large-scale biomass production can require significant land, which may compete with food crops. Clearing forests to grow biomass crops can lead to deforestation, habitat loss, and increased carbon emissions. That's all from me. Thank you.
Secondly, biomass energy has the potential to be carbon neutral. This is because the carbon dioxide released during energy production can be balanced by the carbon absorbed by plants during their growth. However, one of its main drawbacks is that it can compete with food production, as land and crops used for biomass may reduce the land available for growing food. Secondly, biomass energy has the potential to be carbon neutral. This is because the carbon dioxide released during energy production can be balanced by the carbon absorbed by plants during their growth. However, one of its main drawbacks is that it can compete with food production, as land and crops used for biomass may reduce the land available for growing food. Secondly, biomass energy has the potential to be carbon neutral.
Assalamualaikum. I would like to continue the discussion on advantage and disadvantage of biomass energy. So on the positive side, biomass energy help reduce and utilize waste. It uses organic waste such as agriculture reduces animal waste and food scrap to generate energy. By converting waste into electricity or heat, biomass reduces the amount of waste sent to landfill. This not only improves waste management but also turns waste material into a useful and sustainable energy resource. However, there are also some challenges associated with biomass energy. One of the main disadvantages is air pollution. During the combustion process, biomass release emissions such as harmful gases and fine particulate matter, which can affect air quality. In addition, large-scale biomass production may require a significant amount of land, water, and energy. If not managed properly, this can put pressure on natural resources and negatively impact the environment. So in conclusion, biomass energy have both good and bad side. It help reduce waste and produce renewable energy, but it must be managed carefully to protect the environment. That's all for pros and cons for biomass. Thank you.
Today, I would like to talk about awareness of biomass. Biomass is a renewable energy source that comes from organic materials such as agricultural waste, food waste, animal waste, and wood. Raising awareness about biomass is important because it helps us fight sustainable energy future and healthier environment. First, biomass helps to reduce environmental waste and encourage proper waste management. Instead of throwing away organic waste, it can be reused to produce energy. Next, biomass helps to reduce the use of fossil fuels such as coal and oil. This is important because fossil fuels are limited and cause pollution.
By increasing awareness, we can take meaningful steps toward a sustainable energy future and environmental protection. Moreover, biomass energy supports the development of renewable energy as it is sourced from organic and waste materials that are continuously available. Hence, it reduces dependence on non-renewable energy resources.
And for the last point, biomass energy helps in lowering carbon emission by using organic wastes like plants and agricultural residue instead of fossil fuels. When managed sustainably, the carbon released during energy production is balanced by the carbon absorbed by plants as they grow, making biomass a more cleaner and more climate-friendly energy option.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Rustan and today I would like to share some fun facts about biomass energy, one of the oldest and most sustainable energy source used by humans. First, Biomass is a renewable energy source. Biomass comes from natural materials such as plants, wood, agricultural residues, and organic waste. These resources can be replenished naturally through plant growth and farming activities. Unlike fossil fuels, biomass can be replaced in a shorter time, making it sustainable energy option when managed responsibly. Next, biomass energy comes mainly from plants. Plants store energy from sunlight through photosynthesis, and this energy can be converted into electricity, heat, and also biofuel for transportation. Biomass can be burned to produce heat, used in power plants to generate electricity, or processed into fuels such as ethanol and biodiesel. This shows how versatile biomass energy is in supporting daily activities. Thank you.
Next, we move to oldest energy sources. Biomass is one of the oldest energy sources in human history. Long ago, people used wood and other organic material for cooking and eating. When biomass is burned, CO2 is released, and when plants grow back, they absorb CO2 again. Next, diversify sources. Biomass is not only wood, it also comes from agriculture residues, food waste, animal waste, and algae. These diverse sources make biomass flexible and useful in many different situations.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Nurain Fitria and I would like to talk about fun facts related to biomass, which is sustainable future and global use. Biomass can reduce our reliance on fossil fuels like coal and oil. By using plant and organic waste as energy, it helps lower pollution and supports a cleaner, also more environmentally friendly future. Biomass energy also is widely used around the world. Many countries such as India, Nigeria, the United States, China, Brazil, Ethiopia, and Indonesia use biomass as part of their energy sources to support electricity, heating, and fuel needs. So that's all from our group. Thank you everyone.